So we're going to get started here with the Tri-Force Championship. I know that music anywhere. And coming into the ring, Mr. Eric Cross, who took me hostage and asked me to record this. For those who want to know the website, justin.tv/VPWTV. And Eric Cross having a couple words with the fans. This guy's rude. He's obnoxious. And I have to admit, he basically forced me to write his fucking theme song. So, screw you, Eric Cross.
Screw him indeed.
A little spit to the face to that.
He's spitting in the face of the fans. This is the type of action that could get him suspended. I'm going to take a look at the video
Dunkin'
here.
Donuts! Dunkin' Donuts! Dunkin' Donuts!
Oh, now one of my favorite competitors about to make his way to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Disco Machine.
Is that a disco ball in his hand? Yes, it is. That's a true veteran of Southern California wrestling, the Disco Machine. Even I, who hates anything that is dance-related, disco, hip-hop, you can't help it to feel the energy. Even this metalhead wants to dance around. Or maybe not. People here in Bakersfield definitely loving Disco Machine. We just need to cut this music, man. Now I'm annoyed now.
Now we're awaiting the third competitor here. Tri-Force match. The way this match works, ladies and gentlemen, is it's by elimination. So you have these three competitors start off the fight. And as each competitor ends up getting pinned, the match continues until there's one guy. So,
oh, got it.
When you see the first pin, that's not the end of the match. Ladies and gentlemen, the word of the day is sex. Sex. Every time you hear that word, we need you all at home to scream. Let's put our Twitters over for a second for the people at home. You can find me, just search for Christian Cole, or it's spelled at Xtian Cole, so it's XTIANCOLE. And John?
That would be at Steel Cage Radio.
So visit John on Twitter. It's at Steel Cage Radio.
And what the hell? We'll take some live tweets. Go ahead and send them out and make sure hashtag VPWTV.
Yes.
Give you a shout out.
If you tweeted us right now, we will definitely answer any questions you have. And we will also are very willing to take suggestions. So
certainly
hit us up at twitter.com at Xtian Cole, Christian Cole, or at Steel Cage Radio. Follow us.
Or die. Sorry, that's the metalhead in me talking now. Sorry.
You're quite the metalhead. Now, Mario Banks, on the other hand, is more of a hip-hop head, more of a... this is a guy who really doesn't care about anything other than how he looks and how much he's getting paid. do Dunkin' Donut chants.
Yes, they are. Oh, God. How did he already win? I don't...
Here's the thing. Okay, so IQ is tested in different ways, but we typically know that, what is it, like 1 to 120 is average, right?
Yeah.
Well, I got a hold of Eric Cross's IQ test, and he actually scored a 37.
Oh,
so
wow.
he's clinically retarded. And I have no attempt at being politically correct here.
Oh, my God.
Yes, I said he's retarded.
Oh, I wasn't laughing about that. I'm still laughing at the fact that he's a 37.
I actually had official paperwork from his from the hospital he was delivered at in Guadalajara, Mexico.
Guadalajara, so he's not really from Chicago.
No, not at all. And it looked like he wanted to lock up here, but was left out by Machine and Banks. Banks sending Machine off to the ropes, and Machine giving a dance. Disco Machine hitting the ropes. Goes over Banks. Banks tries for the hip toss. No! Disco Machine with the reversal. Very nice. Sends Banks for the ride. And now a big drop kick landed by the Disco Machine. Ladies and gentlemen, Degenerate John standing by with Christian Cole here for Steel Cage Radio endorsing Vendetta Pro Wrestling out of Bakersfield, California. We'd like to thank everyone who's tuned in this evening. And looks like Cross is being left out again, sort of bored there in the corner. This time, Banks gives the shoulder to Disco. Disco hits the ground but goes under. Now goes to the line, misses. And a big arm drag done by Mario Banks 2 times here.
I think Eric Cross is definitely feeling pretty left out there. I wonder if he's going to shed some tears pretty soon. Someone please pay attention to me.
That's definitely his personality. Everyone's got to always pay attention to Dunkin' Donuts. You know, all the crap we give Eric Cross, all the shit we talk about this guy, when it comes down to it, he can fight. I mean, you know, he hasn't gotten a chance to get into this match yet, but this dude can fight.
Yes, he can.
He's pissed off. He's screaming and yelling at the fans and at the 2 wrestlers in the ring. With a double kick to the midsection, and now all showing some strikes here. They send Cross for the ride. Cross hits the ropes, ducks the clothesline, sends Disco into Banks, and goes for the schoolboy roll-up. 2! No, 2. That was close. Good thinking by Cross. Oh, and a huge shot to the midsection. Looks like Mario Banks was going for some sort of leaping punch, and Cross is cutting him off with a shot to the middle section and really dropping some heat on him on the ropes now, choking him out. Ballard counting, and I don't know why. There shouldn't be a disqualification in this match. But you see, you have to understand, Sparky's been working every match for the evening. Ooh, and the entire bar is falling on the fans. Just a 2 count for Banks, and the frustration's beginning to set in. So, we're multitasking up here, doing some commentary, having a couple beers, doing some Skype.
Very nice indeed.
Tweeting back and forth with the fans. Getting a ton of tweets on Twitter at Exton Cole. Search Christian Cole on Twitter. Search
nice.
Steel Cage Radio. Huge suplex. 2! No, see, he can't keep Banks' shoulders down. And Eric Cross sort of toying with Mario Banks, sort of asking who's the man, and it looks like a low bridge attempt there by Disco Machine. Sends Cross out of the ring, and a shot to the midsection by Mario Banks. Setting him up for a big swing move here. And he drops Disco right on his back. 1, 2, and it's not going to be enough. Disco Machine's leading right up to his feet, now into the corner, starting to shake out the cobwebs.
So we got a couple of new tweets, actually. Our very favorite, Christian Rosenberg, saying, "Hi, guys." So thank you for watching. I know we're nowhere near to your perfection, but
I am 10 times the commentator that Christian Rosenberg is, and he is the second best commentator in Southern California. So right behind me. So it goes Christian Cole, Christian Rosenberg, then Jim Ross, and some of those other guys.
Tony Schiavone. And then our friend Rich Spallin. You guys are doing fine on commentary. Rookies or no, don't worry about it. Yeah, you know what? At this point, we're not worrying about it.
We're not too worried.
No. We got quite a few beers in us, and we're having fun, actually.
I think maybe I need to change my Twitter name. I'm not getting any tweets
You're not getting
no one knows what the hell an Extion Cole is.
Like, what the fuck? How the hell do I spell this
it's
guy?
It's basically Christian Cole meets Christmas. Xmas.
There you go.
And a huge boot to the face by Disco. Disco calling for some sort of maneuver here as he hits the rope. Ducks the clothesline. Across with a huge kick to the face. You can hear it from all the way up here. Bringing out there Joseph Duncan, letting us know 5 minutes has elapsed here in this match. And Ballard doing this triple down count. Very rare you see all three men in the ring actually down on the floor. But that's the case here.
And Mario Banks trying to get the crowd behind him.
I don't think anybody in this crowd really likes Mario Banks. Ooh, and a huge chop.
I don't like Mario Banks.
Who does? The chops all around. They're exchanging chops from their knees. The chop to Cross. A chop to Banks. Banks a chop to Disco. Disco chop and Cross. And it looks like some sort of... Back to the chop. Chopping again. Now Cross takes a chop. Disco takes a chop. Disco takes another. Banks takes a chop. Double eye rake by Cross. Double chop by Cross. Cross calls for something. Hits the rope. And a double shoulder block. And Cross is back on his back. And it seems like Banks and Disco are in cahoots now. But of course Banks turns on him immediately. And you can always expect a low road from Mario Banks. This is a guy who, he's got the nicest clothes. Yeah, he's got the finest cars and beautiful women around. But he has earned it all through cheating his way up through life and lying and being a skeevy bastard. And you know what? I kind of like it.
Oh my God, wow.
Seems like Banks setting him up for some sort of maneuver here. Cross fights out and a kick to the midsection. Sets him up for the small package driver and lands it. That's his finisher. 1, 2. And a huge maneuver, but luckily for Banks, Disco broke it up, but I don't understand the logic. I mean, Disco should have let him get the 3. That would have been one guy eliminated there. It makes no sense to break up the match when you're about to get one step closer to the Triforce Championship.
I'm pretty baffled myself.
You know, some of these guys, as athletic as they are, as high as they fly, I just think that some of these guys just don't do their homework enough, you know, and right there was an example of that. But Disco's a wily veteran. He'll find his way back in this match. Disco charges and a club to the back there, Rivera Cross. Now a kick to the midsection. Banks hung up in the corner. And you look here as Disco ascends the rope. Leg lariat, a huge one at that. Drops Cross for the 2 and 3.
Hey, goodbye. Cross has been eliminated.
That's not...
What the...
And these fans are just as confused as I am.
What?
This is supposed to be an elimination match, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, okay.
And I think that there's a chance that Mario Banks can't go any further.
All right.
Or maybe, did he get counted out at some point?
I'm seriously, I'm completely baffled how this...
Since the inception of this title a year and a half ago, it's always been by elimination. And now Banks in the middle of the ring probably wondering the same thing that we're all wondering. Why is he out of this match?
What the hell happened here? I would not turn my back on Banks at all.
And finally, Banks shaking it a little bit. It seems like he's coming around. Even though he just lost, he's in somewhat of a better mood than he was before. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go to a 10-minute intermission. Stick with us. We have tons more action in the second half of the card, including the Vendetta Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the World, Shannon Ballard, in action.